Okay, so July, what do I think overall you guys can expect to be feeling? Well, you guys should know within the first few minutes of this reading if it resonates or not, right? Okay, so this is going to be a collective reading. So, rising Aquarius energy, midheaven is Sagittarius, okay? I know it says July 1st, but I think this should apply for the collective regardless. You know why? Because it's just like for a solar return reading on your birthday. I think the same applies for whatever's going on July 1st. This should mark the energy of what we should be feeling for the month of July, whatever's going on the first day of July. Just my thoughts, my opinion. So let's see. So rising Aquarius energy in 27 degrees. Midheaven is 1 degree in Sagittarius. So 27 degrees is the Gemini energy. There's not just learning energy, but mastery of what it is you've learned when it comes to freeing yourself. There could be a eureka moment, especially in a 12th house type of way, where you guys are able to transform your mind in order to free yourself of maybe something you've imprisoned your mind about. And it could be something you are learning about in the month of July. And it does connect with all the learning you've done. And it comes to this point in July where it's almost like you get to graduate. I hope this makes sense. So for some of you, let's see, where's Scorpio? Am I for real right now? Oh, sorry. In the 9th house. Yes, again, there's something about school. So for some of you, this is going to manifest literally for school. Maybe for some of you, you guys have done all the research that you could possibly have done. And now it's like there's no more research to do. And now you're finding out the actual information. Do you get to go to the school you can go to? Maybe there is some anger around whatever it is you're going to be finding out in the month of July. For some of you, I think there's going to be endings. For some of you, this is going to be talking about money. Why? Because 27 degrees is Gemini energy. This is the mind, and this traditionally belongs to that 3rd house. But in the 3rd house, the planets are in Taurus, and we have Venus and Uranus, right? And literally, not only is Taurus talking about money, it could also be talking about the throat chakra. There could be conversations. You guys could be learning about money, whether it's money you have to spend on an education, or maybe you guys are spending money on whatever it is you're learning about, that eureka moment, or it's something you guys are literally paying for. But there's going to be this moment in July where that eureka moment, you literally have to spend money on with that 26 degrees. There could be a partnership. I think I already mentioned that, especially in Sagittarius with that fortune. You see this right here. That's fortune with that thing that looks like a cross. In 7 degrees, that's Libra energy. So this talks about business partnerships. So you guys could be communicating about a business partnership. So that could be something you guys have been communicating with another person. That could have been something you guys have been doing your research about. But then there could be endings with this, with Lilith in that 9th house in 10 degrees. 10 degrees is Capricorn energy. But the fact that it's in Lilith tells me, there's going to be some type of anger. Not necessarily for some of you, just because of that grand trine. Or, with this big blue triangle with Pluto, the moon, Uranus. For some of you, it's going to manifest differently. For some of you, this is going to be a positive thing. All it tells me is this. Grand trines aren't necessarily... I know so many of you are going to argue with me on this one. To me, trines are just... It's an energy that comes easily. Trines talk about things that can create laziness. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a blessing. It can be a blessing for sure. But yeah, so the fact that that moon is in Libra, it just tells me that your emotions are going to be connected with another person. There can be an imbalance here because it's in Libra energy. To me, I think of a moon in Aquarius energy. It could go either way. And the fact that it does connect to Uranus in 29 degrees, nonetheless, 29 degrees is very karmic. It's just like, it's so unpredictable, number one, literally confirming what it is I'm telling you guys right now. It's going to go either way. And I think that fate depends on you guys. And is this for good or something bad? And the reason I'm saying it like that is with the Lilith being in 10 degrees in that ninth house, the ninth house is connected to Sagittarius energy, right? The ninth house always tells me there is a portal. This is connected to the divine. This is connected to the top of like a mountain, something you could see at the peak. However, it's connected to Scorpio energy in this case, and also Lilith. I don't think Lilith is necessarily always something bad, but it's in 10 degrees in Scorpio. So this tells me there may be some anger around this that can be seen, that can be visible. And it could be coming out because Pluto's the ruler of Scorpio, but it's in the 12th house. The 12th house is a hidden house, but the 9th house is a visible house. I'm just seeing some type of connection here. And Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius, right? And there's something very karmic happening. And Uranus is in 29 degrees. I think for some of you, suddenly, some of you are going to gain money. And then suddenly, a lot of you are going to lose money. And I feel like this is a lot of money because the 29 degrees and 26 degrees, these are big numbers. So the second house traditionally belongs to Taurus, and we have Chiron here, and it's in 26 degrees. And Aries is the self. Neptune is in 2 degrees. This is a very powerful number. Saturn is in 1 degree. Saturn is karma. And oh my, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the chart right now. The North Node in Pisces is in 21 degrees, a Sagittarius degree. Freedom, free yourself. So it's like, it's almost as if a lot of you guys have to free yourselves. And if you choose not to free yourselves, right? Because the North Node is in the first house, the self. But with Pisces energy, it's like it's here 1 minute, it's gone the next. So it's like if you decide not to go, if you guys choose not to go down the right path, whatever this is in your life, whatever's going on, whether it's like the right educational path, whether it's to, whether you choose not to free yourself from something, whether it's attachments, whether you decide not to free yourself from a karmic relationship, right? Because I'm getting the 7th and 8th house here because that South Node is in the 7th house in Virgo. I love Virgo energy, but Virgo energy can be very messy. The quote I love to use for Virgo energy is, do as I say, not as I do. Wait, no. Do what I say, not as I do. And Mars is in Virgo in 8 degrees, a Scorpio degree. So you guys may want to argue with people from the past, people you guys have dated, people you guys have slept with, friends, maybe people you guys have worked with. I'm telling you, something is going on here where there have been contracts, legal contracts. Don't do it. But I feel like that's totally my Gemini energy, that gossipy communication part. I'm like, but here's the deal, guys. Come on in. I'm sorry. But, ... With that vertex in the 8th house, no, but really, with the vertex in the 8th house, it's like, it's out of your control. That's what I'm getting. So it's like, there's going to be things that are happening that you'll have no control over, okay? So with that being said, there may be contracts that are supposed to happen that may not happen, and you may want to fight these people. I would say don't do it, okay? Like, don't take matters in your own hand. Oh, I feel like I said that weird. Don't take matters under your own, whatever, you guys follow. But with that moon in Libra in the 8th house, it's like a Scorpio moon. It's either going to be you or other people that are going to be the karma. It's definitely going to be very karmic. And these are people from past lives. Either people you guys have slept with because of Virgo energy, or you've worked with. Or people who have, I'm going to just say it, people who have maybe killed you guys, or vice versa, with that 8 degrees in Mars, especially with Lilith in 10 degrees. I'm definitely getting contracts for sure. So if you guys are in the midst of signing contracts, or you're supposed to, if you are able to hold off, I would say do that. Not only because, yeah, it's a Mercury retrograde, but it's so much more than that from what I'm seeing. Also, you guys may not be in the right headspace with that Mercury in 6 degrees. I'm just getting like mental conflict, power plays, power dynamics, power control. Where's Jupiter? 5 degrees. So with Jupiter in 5 degrees and Cancer in the 5th house, you guys may just want to have fun at home, but you guys may have responsibilities, like serious responsibilities, and it may be killing the vibe, something like this. Or people are killing the vibe when it comes to your wallet. Like there's conflicts involved with your money. Or people, like when it comes to your money, there are arguments is what I'm getting when it comes to work. If none of this is resonating, the only other thing I can think of is a lot of you are motivated to try to get another job, like a different job. I'm just thinking conflicts around work with that Mars in Virgo. And with the South Node in Virgo, I feel like there would be old conflicts. With the moon in Libra, your emotions would be connected to relationships during this time. Trying to think if there's anything else. I feel like I've been talking about work. No, I talked about relationships, and I feel like that's always all of our things. Anything else? Gosh, those 26 degrees. Mars in 8 degrees. What else do I want to say? Let me see. Close my eyes. What else? Hold on. What else can the collective expect? General energy. I feel like I'm seeing like behind you guys. Ooh. It's like I'm seeing, I know it sounds weird, but like teeth and a Band-Aid over the teeth. So I feel like people from the past may want to try to fix things with you guys. People you guys no longer talk to. That may be a thing for some of you this month. What else? General energy. What else can the collective expect this month? What else? I'm getting this energy. I feel like I'm getting a different message, like communicating, like about, like for you guys, I feel like focusing on the future. Sorry, hold on. Something about letting time go by to heal. Time, I always think of Capricorn. Where's Saturn? 1 degree, Capricorn. So a lot of you guys may feel like you need to heal. Let me see, with that sun in 10 degrees. So with 10 degrees in the sun, I always think of the father trying to stop fun and happiness. Is that bad? So maybe you guys feel like there's no time for fun right now. Where is Leo energy, actually, now that I think of it? Why do I always do this? Mercury in 6 degrees. Oh, yeah, I could see that. And Leo in the 6th house. So maybe for some of you guys, you feel like it's difficult to just enjoy yourself or to have fun. Or maybe to be happy, or maybe you guys feel like with that Mars in the 7th house, and Pluto in the 12th, and 3 degrees, maybe like all these discoveries that are being made right now. And Uranus conjunct Venus, this is like a champagne bottle being popped. And it's so close to the 4th house, home. Maybe friends that felt like home to you guys are, maybe they're disappointing you. Because that 11th house being in Capricorn, right? Your groups of friends, they may either feel cold, or they may feel like work to you. Or there may be something very karmic going on right now. Your local community, or your friends, or your social network, they may be disappointing you. There may be conflicts. And this may be something you're supposed to free yourself from. With the sun conjunct Jupiter in the 5th house, it's funny because I would think without channeling, this is something where you're very much seen. Or it's like your emotions are very much felt, or intuition is very much like you're very connected. But maybe somehow like your intuition is hurt. Maybe knowing too much or feeling too much is hurting you right now. And I think a lot of us feel that way sometimes, where it's like we deny our intuition because we don't like what it tells us or what it is we feel. So I think that's also what's going on with that 5 degrees conjunct 10. Because again, 5 degrees is Leo energy, 10 degrees is Capricorn energy. So this is the sun and Saturn talking to each other, or literally the child and the father. And it's in the house of Leo. It's in the house of the child, expression. Let's have fun, optimism. And the father is here for some reason. So, hold on. Ooh, you know what they're showing me? It's like being on a plane and wanting to open the window, like being, having the window seat and you wanting to open the window, but it's like you're being told to close it for other people. And instead, it's like I'm seeing the father next to you, like trying to get you to read or do something more productive instead. And to me, that makes sense, right? Because if the sun rules Leo, but Leo's actually in the 6th house, the house of work. And we have the planet Mercury, which is all about work and being productive. It's in the 6th house as well. And it's in 6 degrees, which is just confirming more about work. I think Jupiter conjunct the sun is really just expanding upon this. So your emotional realm is connected to working. So you may be seeing others play or have fun, or you may just want to have fun, or you may be envisioning yourself having fun. You may want to go traveling. That could be another thing. There may be anger around this. Or maybe for some of you, there's anger around the father. There could be anger around finances, or there could be anger around financial situations right now. Definitely with Aries in that 2nd house, I could tell you right now. Because there could be underhanded situations going on, because Mars rules Aries and it's in 8 degrees. And again, the fact that 27 degrees is here, this is telling me that you guys already know about the situation. You've learned all there is to know. And things are wrapping up here. And I feel like with that 29 degrees in Uranus, something may be randomly finishing up. Especially with the 10 degrees and with the sun and Lilith. I think that's it. Anything else I want to say? North node and south node in 21 degrees. definitely a spiritual lesson for sure. Jupiter's the ruler of Sagittarius. What is the lesson here for the collective? What is the lesson here for the collective? Let's end it on this note. What is the collective? What is the lesson? I'm definitely getting, I know this, I'm getting yin-yang energy, and I know it's Cancer season, so this makes sense. What is the lesson here? This north and south node, 21 degrees this month. What is the lesson? Come on, what is the lesson? I'm going to be very honest. You'd have to look this up, and I am embarrassed. The way they're showing it, when you're getting, what is it called at church? When you get up for, what is it called? All right. I'm just going to say it because I can't think of the right term. But when you're getting not the bread, but the piece of, at church, when you get up and you get online and you're getting like the piece of Christ. I don't know what the point of that is. I'm really embarrassed, but I'm hoping you guys don't make fun of me for using the wrong term, or I hope you don't make fun of me for not knowing. I should know what that is. But I also don't have to share that part with you guys. I'm only sharing it with you guys in hopes that it helps you guys out there, because I'm getting that whatever the point of that is, that's connected to the north node and the south node being in the first house and the seventh house in 21 degrees in Pisces and Virgo, for the lesson for the collective this month. So yeah, I'm going to leave that on that note. I'm a little embarrassed, and I'm going to go Google that myself right now, okay? So wishing you guys the best of luck this month, and good day.